Hi guys and dolls, how are you? It's time for me to have a rant. Woo! Before I get started, let me show you the ring. There's the ring. Okay, the moissanite ring. It's a little over 2 carats. And it's sterling silver. And she's a beauty. All right. The color dispersion is going to be slightly different than a round brilliant, as I said, because the way a round is cut, the light bounces, it splits in two in a moissanite, which is why you have all those rainbow colors, but it bounces off of the walls, the rounded walls of a round, so it just goes. And so with a emerald cut, you will see the fire. It's called fire. Okay, I call it rainbow colors, but it's actually called fire. Fire and brilliance is going to display differently, and of course, it's going to depend on the lighting. Okay, so there she is. She's a beauty. I love my stones. Can you tell? Get stoned for stones, baby. All right, let me go off a little bit. Okay. Trying to calm myself down because it fucking pisses me off. One thing that I can't stand is liars, mentally ill people who cannot, they're so broken that and so prideful and so much a pathological liar that they're going to live the lie until they die. So they're going to perpetrate to the public this wonderful person, and they're nothing like that person, but they will always, always, always perpetrate the lie. I can't stand that. I also cannot stand a person who does not know the difference between someone you're seeing, dating, or whatever you're involved with as a child to be dominated. I can't stand that. So I was looking on my phone, and I wasn't going to do a video today, but I saw this on my phone and I freaking flipped. I was like, hell no. So I'm looking at it, and this mofo says, I want you as natural as possible. No tattoos, no piercings, no enhancements, meaning breast augmentation. Augmentation is when you get your breasts larger. Implants. So if a woman, let's just paint a scenario. If a woman, her breasts didn't develop, she hit puberty, she's past puberty, she almost has no breasts at all, kind of almost flat, right? And she's past puberty, so they're not going to grow because she's already past the time that they would grow. So she decides, you know what, I want to feel more feminine, I want to feel more curvy, so I would like to get some enhancements. She doesn't get huge ones, she just gets, something more than what she's got. This mofo's telling you that you can't do that. All right, so let me explain, because men are stupid as fuck. Let me explain the difference between dating and being a father. Being a father, you are to nurture, guide, protect, educate, and lay down rules for your children. Notice I said that last. Because some people think parenting means you always crack the whip on somebody and you dominate them. That is not what that means. Being a parent is loving, nurturing, guiding, educating, protecting, and laying down rules. Okay? When you're a parent and you pay bills in your home, you have the right to tell your child who's a minor, you're not getting any tattoos while you're living in this house. I'm not going to tolerate tattoos. I'm not going to pay for them. And I'm not going to no tattoos, no piercings. But Mom, it's magnetic. I don't care. No piercings, no tattoos. as long as you're living in my house. Now, when you get to be grown, if you decide you want to have a full sleeve tattoo, or you want to do piercings everywhere you can, or your tongue pierced or your eyebrow pierced, that's on you. You pay for it. You grown, do what you want to do. But as long as you live in my house, these are the rules that you will follow. Okay? You do not, under any circumstances, tell a grown-ass person the same thing. I don't want no piercings. I don't want no tattoos. I don't care if you were flat as an ironing board your whole life. I can't tolerate enhancements of any kind. So let me tell you what's going to happen with him. If somebody's stupid enough to follow his ridiculous rules, he's going to take it further and further and further, because men have been born without a brain. A lot of them have been born without a fucking brain. So they don't understand that you don't judge other people, and you should not be so fucking shallow. You should be looking past the surface. You're going to stay alone the rest of your life. But let's say somebody's dumb enough and they get involved with him. Okay, well, I got my enhancements removed and had surgery and almost died on the table because I'm trying to impress you. Don't you dare take those enhancements out. Kick him to the curb. He's not your father, and you're not a minor. All right? You are not a minor child. You don't let these little bastards tell you what you can and cannot do. You can only do 2 pees a day. If you got to pee more than that, you better go out in the woods or something, because I don't want my toilet to break down from too much flushing. That's the type of motherfucker he is. All right? You might be a brunette. You get involved with him because you're stupid. You might be a brunette. You'll date for about a month or 2 before he shows more of his ass, and he'll say, you know what? I'm not really attracted to you anymore. I really always preferred redheads. And your hair is brunette, and that's just not going to fly. So I'm just going to need you to go on your happy little way. Bye-bye. Or you got your ears pierced. Even though you have one hole, you got your ears pierced, and I don't consider that natural. So we're going to have to break up, because you're not a real woman. You got holes in your ears. If you weren't born with it, I'm not going to tolerate it. Okay? That's the type of mofo you signing up for when you date him. Okay? Now you know why he's single. Men will deliberately, especially if they don't want to be bothered with you no more, they will deliberately cause fights so that you get mad. And they could go storming off, or you could go storming off, and then they could play with their other people that they're playing with. That's a typical ploy that people do. I'm going to deliberately fight with you and get you mad so that I could storm out of the house and go hump my girlfriend or my boyfriend or whoever. Okay? Controlling somebody means that you have some severe psychiatric issues. Severe, let me repeat that. Severe psychiatric issues. Because normal adults, or those of us who are relatively normal, we know better than to pull that stunt. We know better than to tell somebody, you don't wear blue jeans, those are tacky. I can't tolerate somebody that wears jeans. I mean, when you get involved with somebody who is that mentally ill, because controlling somebody means something is seriously wrong with you. Happy people don't do that. Let me repeat that. Happy people do not dominate other people. They don't. Tell you when to eat your whole meal, when you go to bed, how much makeup. Why you got so much makeup on? You don't wear that for me. We talked about that the other day. Why do you always wear your hair in a ponytail? Maybe when I come home from work, I want to see your hair down. You can suggest what you like to see. For example, you could say it in a loving way, but not controlling, because you're going to stay single the rest of your life. Acting that fucking stupid, you're going to be single the rest of your goddamn life. Keep it up. Keep it up. For someone who's normal, good luck finding that. You say, babe, can you wear it? We're going to go to dinner Friday night, remember? Yeah? Okay, can you do, I want you to do something for me. Okay, what's that? Can you wear your hair down for me? Because I love it when your hair is down. I think it's so pretty, and it just frames your face, and I'd love to see your hair down when we go to the dinner Friday. Okay, babe, I could do that. That's what a normal person does. They don't say, I'm not going to tolerate ponytails. Putting your hair up all the time, that's not going to work. You're out. Sorry. So, since we're talking about all natural, is she not allowed to wear makeup too? Because that's not natural. Let's just keep it real. It's not natural. We weren't born with it. Can she only wear cotton? Because cotton is natural. Materials that are not cotton are not natural. So she's supposed to only wear cotton? I mean, how stupid are we going to go? You should be barefoot everywhere you go. Ice, snow, sleet, because shoes aren't natural. You weren't born with shoes on. How stupid are we going to go? How far down the rabbit hole are we going to go? I am sick and motherfucking tired of so-called men telling women what you're going to tolerate and what you're not going to tolerate. That's why your punk ass is still single, and that's why you're going to stay single. You understand that? God, y'all make me fucking sick. Women aren't no angels either. Don't get me wrong. But we're talking about controlling men. And if anybody is in a controlling relationship and that person, whether you're in, I don't give a shit if you're dating, married, engaged, whatever your circumstance, you've been dating for 10 years. If that person is controlling and you allow it, you need some immediate intervention. Because no grown person tells another person jack shit. You can make exception, suggestions. Babe, can you do that? Can you wear that pretty blue dress? I really love that blue dress. I get hot for you when you wear that blue dress. Oh my God. But you don't tell her that she's going to wear that dress from now on. You're going to buy 10 of the same dress because that's the only dress I better see you in. You don't tell grown folks what to do. I'm sick of it. Sick of it. I've been dealing with controlling men my whole life, including the stupid bastard that squirted in the mother and had me. The so-called father. He ain't a father. He's a sperm donor. And every guy after him has tried to be control freak, or they were emotionally dead inside. Okay? I'm sick of it. She's not supposed to have a life before you. She's not supposed to have a little tiny heart on her shoulder because her mom died of cancer and her mom always loved hearts, so she can't have a heart. She got to get that lasered off because you said so, man. Fuck you. Fuck you. And the boat you rode in on. You don't tell no goddamn body what to do and how to do it, when and why. Nobody is going to be controlled by your punk ass. And this goes for women too. Women who are controlling, you need to get your face punched in. Men need their face punched in. If you think you're going to dominate somebody else, why don't you dominate a fucking ass whooping? Who in the fuck do people think they are? I'm not normally a violent person, but you need your ass beat if you think you are sitting on the right hand of God, and when God has questions, he asks you. Maybe we need to go back to lobotomies where part of your brain was removed, and then afterwards you were just a fucking zombie because you'll be a lot easier to get along with. Oh yes, I went there. I freaking went there. I'm sick and tired of piece of shit people. I am sick and tired of it. And that was the last straw when I saw that fool, and I just wanted to wring his little neck. You don't have a life before me. Okay? You sit there when you finally become an adult, you sit there and you twiddle your thumbs and you wait for somebody to come into my life. If you got a choice between being with him and jumping off a bridge, I suggest you jump off a goddamn bridge because you're going to be dead when you deal with him anyway. He's going to take your soul, your heart, your emotions, your kindness. He's going to take all of that and your money. He's going to take everything from you and leave you a zombie anyway. I'm not suggesting that you jump off a bridge. Unfortunately, this does happen a lot. People actually do this in real life. I'm not suggesting that you do that. But if you have a choice between being with him and jumping, you might have a better, chance of jumping and maybe you'll survive. Chances are you won't. I'm tired. I'm sick and fucking tired of it. Who in the freaking hell do you think you are? You are convinced that a dick makes you a dictator. And it's not just where I live. Well, I don't know where he's located. Let me just be honest. I don't know where he's located. He might be in Missouri. He might be in Iowa, because a lot of the guys on there are from Iowa. I don't know where the little bastard's from, but I was just like floored that he had the balls, the nerve, the audacity to come out his ugly face and say some shit like that. So if she's all natural, if she gets pregnant by your best friend, takes all your money, and cuts your throat while you're sleeping, it's okay because at least she's natural. She's 100% natural. That's all I care about. You are fucking stupid. Oh my God. Wow. That is not about his personal preferences. That is about control. Let me repeat that. Okay? That is not about personal preference. That is about control. Because if you get stupid in the head and you get involved with him, there will be more control to follow. You're not allowed to go out with your friends anymore. We're not going to play that, because as far as I'm concerned, your friends are single, you're involved with me, they may encourage you to have affairs on me, so you just keep your ass at home. If you think for 2 seconds more control is not coming, you're living in a fantasy world, because it is. He's displaying to you how mentally off he is. Those are red flags. It's not about being natural, it's about dominating somebody. When somebody has assholish and unreasonable demands, that is not about those demands. It is about domination. All right? Get that through your head. It's about domination. Don't you dare put up with that shit from a man or a woman. Whoo, let me breathe. Whoo, child. Anyway, I had to scream and yell and rant because I can't stand stupid. God knows I can't stand stupid. Anyway, you take care. Love you guys. Mwah. Talk to you later. Have a good day. No text is worth dying for. So stay off your phone while you're driving, okay? Love you. Bye.